Do the pledge. Barbara, would you like to do the pledge this morning?
Okay, face flat. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Don't rush it.
Thank you.
Don't rush it.
This is the
There's no comment.
Wajima flag. Mark? Where's he? Mark. You think for us?
I had a couple things I was looking at yesterday afternoon, and I couldn't pick which one, so I'm going to read them both. These are from Niccolo Machiavelli. One who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived. And men rise from one ambition to another. First, they seek to secure themselves against attack, and then they attack others.
Thank you, Mark.
What do you want to say today?
Well, I was earlier, but since we have some distinguished people here in uniform,
Sure it is.
we have the big eagle there, we have the flag. Why don't we do America the Beautiful?
Why don't?
Okay. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
You pulled that out very nicely.
But it's you. Actually, it's you. Very much. So, thanks to our greeters, Jay isn't here, but Michael McLaughlin and Helene and Bruce and Nancy, well greeted. Thank you. And today is Mike Apes, Rod, and Bill. Guys, you ready? That's good. I want to start the meeting by congratulating Gail. I also want to mention that the next board meeting is going to be November 21 at mine. That's the actual date, not a made-up one, like I usually do. Okay? Visiting Rotarians? Any visiting Rotarians? Okay, then, yes, I know we have
Good morning, it's Gospel Sunrise. My guest this morning is Vivian Diaz from Fireworks, and put it on.
Is that okay? Yeah. Hi, so for those of you that volunteered for team work or are interested in volunteering for team work, we're mostly going to need help with driving and chaperoning the field trips. There's going to be 8 until May, so about 1 a month. I have a form that needs to be filled out by those of you that can drive students. I'm 23. I'm legally not allowed to drive students, and I do have 10 to 12 students, so driving will be an issue. So if you're interested, please, I'll pass this around and you can take one, and then I'll come back next week and pick it up. Okay, thank you.
the other guest.
I'd like you all to welcome my guest, who is a doctor here in town, my California adopted daughter, and a colonel in the U.S. Air Force Reserve, Mrs. Chalmers. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Just because he always introduced her, our wonderful exchange student, Felicia.
Good morning. I'm here to introduce Freddie Miller, the liaison I use for the Veterans Foreign Wars to get our two presenters today. We have Fred Bonder and Larry Reed, both veterans of World War II.
Morning. No other guests? Okay, good. This is a picture of the Memphis Rotary Club Boys Band. Look at that, the boys band. You're gonna look real happy about it, but good one. So if we should have a picture here.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Chew, go ahead, chew. Microphone for Felicia, please. So you're making a pie.
Yeah, my first time learned how to make apple pie, and it's good. And another photo is we go to listen to music and hi with my friend, and it's a very good music. And piano is so nice, so cool. Thank you.
Pass that mic over to Diana, please.
A quick foundation moment. You know, Rotary is marvelous at promoting world peace and understanding, and you can help with that by making a donation to the Rotary Foundation. We save lives, we help people around the world, we help people locally. All of us do that. You can make a donation to help stamp out polio. It's almost gone. So just to remind you, we are coming towards the end of our year. Your tax-deductible donation is greatly appreciated. You can make it through Small Change, Big Difference that we have here, started by David Mark Raymond, or I'll be very happy to take a check and I will do the paperwork for you. That's part of my job. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. There's something about a microcredit global grant in Ecuador. Barbara, would you like to talk about that?
You know, you're a wonderful president because you taught me when I just put food.
I was watching you out of front of the house. Big bite, okay.
Okay. So as many of you know, 2 years ago I went to Ecuador and we went up to the Esmeraldas area and visited a microcredit global grant project that our club at that point had contributed to, and it was fabulous. So what this new one is an extension of that grant going into a different area. One of the things about microcredit is it really, really works. They are saying that within 3 cycles of loans, you have lifted that family out of abject poverty. So it's really exciting. This particular one, of course, is being led by Keith Axtell and Red Evening Club, who is the guru of microcredit in Rotary Foundation's world. But there are clubs from 5 different Rotary districts contributing to this grant, so it truly is a collaborative effort. It's very exciting.
Thank you. It's one of the reasons we're here. We're actually helping people in a direct way. Jeff, what about shelter boxes?
So, as you know, as a club, we decided to, pull up an email here, we decided to donate $1,000 for a shelter box. Those are some of the things within a box that folks receive. The idea was initially, because of the disaster relief needed in Haiti, that we would direct a box there. Found out later that you can't decide where your box goes, but we know, in essence, many boxes went to Haiti. So we received a thank you note. I'll just read it real quick because it kind of talks about the difference we're making here. This is from Shelter Box USA, Sarah Danny, and she says, thank you. I wanted to send a personal thank you to your club for making a gift to Shelter Box. in the amount of $1,000. Your gift will allow Shelterbox, a Rotary International Project partner, to assist families displaced by disasters and humanitarian crisis worldwide. In essence, your gift will change lives of disaster survivors in a positive way by giving them necessary shelter, warmth, and dignity to rebuild. As you know, RI President John Germ unveiled the 2016-17 presidential theme of Rotary Serving Humanity. He is urging Rotary members to give their talents, expertise, and leadership to improve lives in communities across the globe. And then a quote here from RI President John Germ. Rotary's founder, Paul Harris, believed that serving humanity is the most worthwhile thing a person can do. Your gift to Shelterbox has done exactly that. So that's the thank you we got for Shelterbox.
Thank you, Club. Let's see. Any announcements anybody wants to make? Any? Announcement? Okay, well, I have one. Thank you. Come on. We're going to paint the Humane Society on Saturday. Follow.
Okay, I've got 8 people, so we're doing pretty good, but if anyone else wants to help us out, Saturday morning, 9 o'clock at the Humane Society, we're going to paint it, the interior.
Everybody gets a puppy, right?
I'll bring mine.
Okay, good idea.
Good morning. That's me. I've got a worried look on my mind. Why? Because Mardi Gras Casino Night is coming our way. And you put some excellent elements in place already, but I'm going to, from time to time, besides meeting face-to-face with key people, is to solicit your help. So what I've done for today, and in a very short period of time, thank you, Scott, I've put on your table a couple of pieces of paper. And what I'm soliciting right now is for the live auction items. I'm looking for ideas that I can pursue. So if you would take a minute to, in your table groups, just things in the past, possibly, things in the future, anything that you think could be of use for this wonderful night of fun and gambling. Would you please put it on the piece of paper? And I've also put my email address and my text number, that if you think of something, please feel free to make use of that information.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
You guys, think up some ideas for that. That'd be good. There's going to be a SCART meeting on November 17th at the Catalan Restaurant in Monkey Village. The club pays for 2 members to attend these SCART meetings. So if you want to be one of those 2 members, just speak up. We should be represented there. This is my sunshine happy butterfly. Anybody got anything you want to talk about? No? Oh, hi, Don. Hi, Don. Marty wants to talk. Imagine that. Give this man a microphone.
Go Bears.
Yeah, I just want to remind people, check your email is that I sent out last week, I sent out last week an invitation to my Christmas party, which is December 11th, 1:30 to 5:30. You are all invited. I am going to need some help since I had surgery, as you know, on my back, getting the stuff down. That's going to be the Saturday after Thanksgiving. People can come over to the house at 11 o'clock and we'll get the Christmas stuff out and get some help putting it up. But like we did the last time I had the heart surgery. But anyway, you're all invited. Please check your email box and send me back if you can attend, so I'll know how many to tell Larry to plan on for the Christmas party on December 11th. That is a Sunday.
President Scott, I have an announcement. John Letta, would you please stand up? Many family of the year. Farming is important in our
County, and many of us were there to honor John, along with 600 of your closest friends.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who attended and everyone who helped. I know you put a shout out to get some people there to help. Thank you guys, from the bottom of my heart. So for the casino, I'd like to offer a dinner for 20 at the Boleto Vineyards for $5. Again, thank you so much. I mean, we live in such a great place, and we're all so blessed. So, thank you.
Here's the John, here's the John, here's the John, he's a horse's ass.
Okay, well, we have a member anniversary. The member is not here, but when you see Gay, congratulate him. And also, happy birthday to Art Carney.
Going to the moon.
And Michael McLaughlin, right here, ladies. And aren't you excited that it's your birthday?
Thrilled to death.
And are you going to do something really fun?
Yeah, actually, the opening night of the Napa Film Festival is tonight, so my wife is out and we're going over to Napa.
Wait.
Yep. Should be
Well,
lots.
happy birthday, that's $15. No, wait, didn't you just get back from vacation?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another $5.
Oh,
That's $20 for you.
Thank you very much.
Let's see, another birthday, near and dear to my heart, Curly Howard. You know, you can vote for Curly because he never said to do it. Okay, also, happy birthday to Jim, he's not here, here he is. John with his main squeeze, Cruelty Bill. And also, sharing his birthday, Dan Needham, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
President Scott, it's been brought to our attention that it isn't just Michael's birthday, it's actually today. It's his birthday.
It's also, this is Julie's birthday.
And Jewish today, so that calls for what? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
So what do you got there, gonna have fun?
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some pizza at Hippazaz.
Pizza.
And you're all invited, so come and join us for some pizza. We're really excited about it, and if you haven't tried it, it's a fantastic restaurant. Food is just great. So come on the 15th, and looking forward to it. No gifts, please, but if you want to make a donation to the Rotary Foundation and to the Earl Bouncer, those are very nice things to do.
What are you waving around there?
It's great to be back in California. I was just in San Antonio, Texas for a conference. I did a Rotary makeup there. This is a large club, 550 members. Yeah. And they have the picture of the Alamo on their flag.
You're really
They really like ours. Yeah. So anyway, active flag, and thank you for the birthday wish. And come join us for pizza on the 15th. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock at Hippazaz, right next to the post office.
Also, happy birthday to Bonnie Ray. Matt, wait a minute. He's over here with his backup band.
Hey, I have, first of all, I've got a $5 penalty assessment to do, and I need someone to make change for me. And I need to ask all of your help, okay? First of all, we're having a wonderful event at the Humane Society on my birthday. Such a great thing, you know, needy animals and so forth. And I am told through the grapevine that there's a surprise party for me at my house. I'm not supposed to know about this. But I need all of your help because I need you all to come. A surprise party. I'm going to send out hopefully a surprise invitation. And all I ask you to do is to RSVP if you can come. There'll be barbecue, there'll be a live band, and we'll fall into the very cold pool. Some fun, 4 to 8, something like that. But anyway,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
What time?
I was gonna sign you $15, man.
What time, man?
4 to 8.
4 to 8. On Saturday, 11, 12.
Matt, you get that $15?
Okay,
Okay, happy birthday to Grace Kelly. And also Julie. We have a partner birthday, Larry.
Yes.
I didn't have a picture of Allison,
Oh, that's close.
so
I remember her. I remember her. She's
I'm not gonna forget. See, now, you do that just to make me feel better, because I forget my own name. Larry.
Her birthday is on Saturday. It's the big turn for a week before I do. So she gets to be my old lady for the week. And this year she's going to get it for the week. She better be well by Saturday, hopefully. So she's been sick for a couple of weeks, but hopefully she'll be better by then.
Okay, so good deal.
Thank you.
For that. Mike, you're up, bro. I got it.
Now my glasses on, see the slides, I got everything. Cool. Okay, well, as some of you know, I recently went to Nigeria as part of follow-up on a grant that this club led and 9 other clubs contributed to bring a team over from Nigeria here and learn about telemedicine, and then they went back, and built into that grant was a monitoring visit, so we could go back and see what they've done with the training, and it was also time to coincide with the Rotary West Africa Project Fair that was also held in Nigeria. So where is Nigeria? Exactly. Somewhere in Africa. So it's up there right in the bend. And our project is down here on the coast. It's kind of the New Orleans of Nigeria. It's in Delta, flat of the pancake, and where there's a lot of offshore oil drilling. So that's a big part of the economy, which is now very depressed because so is the price of oil. So money dries up. So 3 of us went on this trip, Dr. Good and myself. John Putman is from a Rotary Club in North Carolina and also is an expert on a telemedicine robot that he had donated to this project. And because he used to work for the company that builds those robots, and that was his connection with us, because he used to work with Dr. Good as well. So we spent 2 days at the project site. This is just the headquarters of this hospital. To give you an idea, the hospital we're working with has 400 beds. And the biggest hospital in Sonoma County has 280 beds, so it's substantially larger than anything we've got. 2,000 employees in this institution, 800 nurses. And they train doctors there, so they have 80 residents, and are planning to become a teaching hospital as well. Look, there's a robot that looks a lot like the old one we had at Palm Drive, but it's different. That was donated by In Touch Health, and the little group that Gail and I and Brian Bauer put together helped make that donation work. So one of the things they did when they got back was to expand the project. So they went to a different site, and on the occasion of our visit, we took some equipment to help them get this other site connected up with the continuing medical education thing that happens every week. And it's named OK. Here's the equipment. This was paid for by donations that was solicited by Global Offsite Care, not part of the global grant that we did, but part of building on that grant. Here's Dr. Good conducted grand rounds from Nigeria that week when we were there. So it turns out that one of the things this project did to expand on their training was to require the attendance at this training by the residents that they have. So it's part of their regular training thing. We've been conducting grand rounds for 2 years or so. And the medical director there said that as a result, the residents pass their finals to become doctors at a higher rate than they did before. So we're making a difference in the training of the doctors in this hospital. And to give you an idea, just the department of the medical director had exams last year. 200 people in the whole country took those exams and only 16 passed. So they had an 8% passing rate, fairly rigorous exam process. 10 of those people were from this hospital and 4 passed, so they have a 40% passing rate where we're working with them. So we're excited. This place is going to grow more branch sites, and so we're interested in doing more. And we also went beyond what we thought they would do and set aside a room just for teleconsults. And a teleconsult is when a local doctor connects up with the doctor that is provided by our project and works with a challenging case. And on the occasion of our being there, we did a teleconsult with Dr. Good was on hand, but we had a specialist in the U.S. Talk to this patient, and we came up with a more sophisticated diagnosis of this man's condition. He needs some equipment that they don't have in Nigeria, so we're trying to make arrangements to get it, a pacemaker put in. And we'll see if that pans out. If it doesn't, then it'll be one of the reasons why the life expectancy in Nigeria is only 52 years. But then we also went to the Rotary West Africa Project Fair, where this hospital had a project booth. So this is a part of the group that staffed that booth. So Dr. Finomo is head of the department where telemedicine is housed. The young lady next to him is from the Bahamas, a Rotaract member. Lady next to her is part of the IT team at the hospital. There's that robot again. Dr. Good, myself, and this lady in red is a nurse who works at the hospital and someone we're working to bring over here for training, because the nurses really drive the adoption of a new practice. And we want her to be a leader both in her hospital and elsewhere. I kind of like this banner because all the pictures, which you can't see, were taken here last year when they were here for training. So it's not often I see a banner where I can recognize the artwork. Here's a panoramic view of the project fair. It's held in a rather large tent on the grounds of a hospital in Port Harcourt. And our booth was really popular. And the gentleman in red there also, he's from the Bahamas. He's an IT leader there and also works at a nonprofit that is associated with a project in the Bahamas. There's Shaprika again, and the young lady in the back with the Sonoma shirt on is a Rotaract from Sonoma State named Amal, and they're part of the presentation. So we had kind of an assembly line where they would talk to Rotaract people in general, and then eventually end up with Dr. Good and Dr. Finomo. And out of that, we got a club that's a potential international partner from Stockton, actually, North Stockton. So all of us Californians went there and met up in Nigeria. So we'll be making a presentation there. And we also got a potential site in Rwanda. And the day we left was, Monday was World Polio Day. And as part of participating there, we sent 5 Rotaract members, 2 from Bahamas and 3 from California. And they got to participate in polio immunization and also a hands-on community project on Monday. So that was a special part of that trip for them. The person here is a new member of the Rotaract Club at Sonoma State and also a nurse at Sonoma West Medical Center. So the team that hosted us took us to the airport to do a send-off, and this is half the security detail that was with us whenever we moved a location. We had 6 members of the Nigerian police with assault rifles. There was a lot of, the princess is a total security law. And even other people in Nigeria were said kind of over the top, but better that than the other way, it seemed to me. So we were happy to get that send off, and I'll do a program later in the year to tell you more on sort of the human side. I'd like to be there besides the sirens and whatnot for these guys. It was nice going through the checkpoint, because when you are the police, you just Alice Kidwa and her Rotaract folks had to stop at every police checkpoint. Just going from the hotel to the airport took a while. So we were happy to have our escort. That's it for now, but thank you to this club.